What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here. You should be able to see my screen now, but I do not have my webcam on. I will get that on in a minute. Everybody's piling in the room, so I'm just going to give it a second here as everybody joins us. And it's been an amazing first month of the year. Business is booming, and the only thing that has really kind of held me back a little bit beginning of this year is Clubhouse. I mean, I'm on that app like 24/7, and there's a major addiction to the Clubhouse app. I'm going to be adding it to my social media side over here on the right. Earlier tonight, I was hosting a room about being ADD and entrepreneurship. I've been in rooms with just ridiculously successful people and just sharing tips and strategies. It's been really awesome, but nothing is more fun to me than being on the Profit Power Hour. So I'm excited to have you all here. Everybody's kind of piling in the room right now. This is going to be a continuation of what we were discussing last week. So we will be going over some more of what we were discussing last week. And before I go over the welcome screen, just while everybody's coming in the room, if you're on this webinar, that means you're one of my VIP students. And if you're one of my VIP students, that means you get free training every single Tuesday. I've been doing this for, since 2015. I believe it is. You should all see my camera now. Can everybody see my camera? Yes? Okay, cool. And what we do is we come on here, we talk about e-commerce, Facebook, and what's working right now. Like what is making money right this very second. And so that's what we do. Sometimes they're very basic trainings, sometimes they're very advanced trainings. It just kind of depends on the week. And last week we discussed Facebook groups. And if you're a member, you have access to our Access Adrian portal. You can come in here, click on Profit Power Hour, which will bring you to this amazing members area. And you can click on webinar replays and you can watch literally, we took 2015 out, that's just really old stuff. But you can come in here and you can watch 2021 and before replays. I highly recommend that you go watch how to build your e-com profit community, and that you go in and you, once you click on the Profit Power Hour tab and open this up, you watch video number 1 under the 2021 section, and then video number 2, because these are going to go over the top niches. They're going to go over building a Facebook community, and I think that it's really going to get you off to a good start in 2021. I was just in a Clubhouse earlier today listening to the president of Shopify, Harley Finkelstein, and Moj, co-founder of BeautyCon. She does a lot of stuff in the beauty space of e-com. And I mean, just the stats and everything that they were talking about, and growing brands and growing communities, were just so congruent with what I'm teaching right now, which lets me know that, I'm evolving in the right direction. And part of being on these webinars and getting on here every week is understanding that it's important, because you have to evolve. And if you're not fully educated yet, then you're going to get stuck behind. So that is why I do these webinars for my students, is to help you evolve, help you look forward and around the corner. Definitely go back and watch these and smash the subscribe button right here so you know when we release new ones, okay? And back to our welcome screen over here. So my social media is on the right-hand side. Definitely follow your boy everywhere, because I put out different things in different places. So definitely follow me. Left-hand side, some optimization apps that you can use: Coupon Hero, Pixel Magic, Wheelie Opt-in. I'm not here to sell you those. They sell themselves, but they're here as recommended tools. And what I want to do is I really just want to dive into this. Like, I don't want to lollygag around. We got a lot of very important things to go over as e-commerce booms even more in 2021. If anything, 2020 poured gasoline on the e-commerce boom to make it even bigger this year. So go to our Facebook group and tell everybody, if they are not on yet, before we max out, to get on the webinar right now. So you can go there by going to facebook.com/group/profitph. And if you're not a member yet, apply, answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, guess what? Denied, you're not getting in. You have to answer the questions. It's like 3 questions, is very simple. And apply to get in, and you can rub shoulders with some of our most successful students, myself, and people just starting out, like complete beginners that you can kind of network with and work with inside of that group. It's such an amazing community. But tell everybody that we are going to go over 5 ways to build a profitable Facebook group with e-commerce. And this is something that I really do believe that you should be doing in 2021. It's something that has been around for a while, but a lot of people weren't leveraging it, and those that did really got to blow it up. And I think that there's this second chance opportunity for y'all to explode Facebook groups now because of the state of the world. People they're looking for community. They're seeking community because they're stuck inside. And that's another reason that I think Facebook groups are becoming so popular again. And you're able to build, you're able to go in and build an entire community whereby you can create free traffic at the same time. But listen, it's not just about free traffic. It's about building a brand, right? It's about taking your drop shipping store, like mine, that sells leggings with pictures of dogs printed on them, and turning it into a real brand with a real following of people that know you, like you, and trust you, and will buy stuff from you as soon as you release it. And people want that sense of community and that sense of belonging to things that they are passionate about. And that's what's so special about this training that I'm going to be doing tonight. And I'm going to show you how to build your Facebook group, large niche Facebook groups that can be very profitable as a byproduct of success, as a byproduct of generating sales on the front end. So this is going to be a really cool training. I can see that we've already got people posting in the Facebook group. So we've got 18,400 beautiful people in our Facebook group, the Profit Power Hour. Some of you are already requesting that aren't in yet. So it looks like, yeah, we'll get some of those approved. My team will get those approved as we go. And yeah, just so y'all know, like we definitely decline a lot of people, like a lot of people. So if you just look at the stats here, just this month we've declined 466 people. So I'm not good at math, but we're letting in a very small percentage of people into this group that are applying, because this is a group designed for people that are doers, people that are already members, people that are really building a business. This isn't a group where you build, post a bunch of memes and troll everybody and talk about stuff that doesn't help you make any money. You want to do that, go to one of the free groups with 100,000 idiots in it. Okay, so let's talk about these 5 ways to build a profitable Facebook group. Last week, what we did is we discussed how you can go in and you can build these niche Facebook fan pages. So here is the niche Facebook fan page that we created around Dog Parents Rock. Now listen, it's imperative, okay? It's imperative that you build out these niche pages. Okay, so when you build out niche Facebook fan pages and advertise from these pages, you build massive Facebook pages that are going to convert at a higher rate. I've been teaching that since 2014. Okay, so that's not new. That's not news. But what is new is that Facebook makes it very, 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 very simple for you to go in and create communities. So when we clicked on the More button here, we can pull up groups, and you're going to notice that attached to my Dog Parents Rock Facebook page, we now have a group. And the group down here is Dog Owners Advice and Support. Now, I'm not going to recap everything we did last week. That's what you have our members area for. You can go back and you can check out all of that great information on how to launch this. But you should be building niche Facebook groups completely free and linking those groups directly to your niche Facebook fan pages. And you will build an amazing group of customers, and you'll build it as a byproduct of generating sales on your e-commerce store and success on your e-commerce store. And if you go up to the top right graph of the Facebook platform, so if you come up here at the top right left and you just type in a niche, so forget dogs, let's type in, let's just say, what's a good group? Okay, so Christianity, faith. One of my friends ran a very, very massive seven-figure e-commerce store just based off of Christianity. So let me see if I can even spell it right. Okay, so he started selling shirts and products that were like crosses and whatnot. So you'll find that, again, people are very, very passionate about their faith. It doesn't have to be Christianity. It could be anything, right? This is just purely an example. But things that people are very passionate about build amazing communities. And in these communities, you're able to plug and sell and profit, but also provide a really great space for people interested in something to enjoy it. And it's a win-win situation. And anytime that you can have a win-win with your customer is when you're on to something really big. So if we come over here, type in Christianity, and we just come over here and let's just let's see, that's pages. Let's click on groups. We'll see that we can research here popularity of a specific niche. And listen, if you don't see a lot of people, and like this one has, what is it, 79,000 members, 13,000 posts a day. That's crazy. If you don't see a lot of groups that have massive amounts of members, then don't be alarmed. That could be a good thing. It could mean that you're penetrating a market that is yet to be dominated, right? And so don't let that scare you away. But also, if you see groups that have 100,000 members, 13,000, 12,000, this is a really great indication that this is a hot market. And a lot of people last week were like, Adrian, so if there's already a group about dogs or whatever it may be that has 100,000 people in it, wouldn't that mean that it's saturated? Wouldn't that mean that that I shouldn't start a group because there's already a massive group about it? And the answer to that question is absolutely not. It does not mean that it's saturated. People like to join different groups. I bet you a lot of you in here are already in different e-commerce groups and Shopify groups. You're not just in my group, most of you. You're in other groups because there's different information, there's different people. So people generally will join multiple groups. So you don't have to worry about saturation, that there's already a bunch of pet groups out there. But what you do want to do is you want to make sure that in your group, you give people value. You give people great promotions, great discounts. You bring in members that give great tips. And then you don't have to manage anything. Literally, you let the people do all of the work and you benefit greatly from it. Again, a win-win situation. So here's the thing though, a lot of people that want to start a Facebook group, this is what they do. They do it the wrong way, and we're gonna go over doing it the right way. So I'm gonna pull up Funnelytics, and I love this tool. It helps me draw things out a little bit better than my whiteboard. So let's go. I know I have a Profit Power Hour project in here, I believe. Yep, here we go. Okay, so let's go over, hold on, let me name this. We'll call this our Facebook group strategy. All right, create funnel. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna build out a quick little funnel. It's just a funnel map. I'll download it into a PNG or PDF and I'll give it to y'all on the replay page. So, all right, back to it. So what a lot of people do is, so they come over here and they say, all right, I want to build my Facebook group up. And I have this Facebook group of people that I want to turn into a community. So what they do is they essentially, here we go. I don't want this one. Essentially what they do is they create Facebook ads. What's the best way to get people to your Facebook group? They say, oh, Facebook ads. So they will spend money on Facebook ads. and they're trying to go in and they're trying to send this traffic, right, that they're paying for. They're trying to send it to an internal page on Facebook, and I'll just try to find one here that kind of like makes sense. So yeah, they'll come over here and they'll send it to their dog lover Facebook group, and they're spending money, right, to get traffic here on Facebook. So this is what most people do. Does that make sense? And it works because you end up growing a community and people join your free group, and people, inevitably, it kind of snowballs if you do it right. But the only problem with this specific strategy right here is that there is no profit to be had on the front end. I mean, do you really want to spend money to build a Facebook group that you're not even sure you'll profit from? I mean, if you use the strategies I teach, then it would stand to reason that you should be able to generate traffic and sales to your e-commerce store. But nothing in life is guaranteed. And let me tell you something right now. Anybody that gets on YouTube or Clubhouse or anywhere else and tells you that something's guaranteed is full of crap, okay? Because nothing in life is guaranteed. My next breath is not guaranteed, right? So understand that. And that is why what I like to do is I like to teach my students how to mitigate risk, minimize risk, and really build up assets as a byproduct of your success, where you get paid. So this right here does not involve any money. This right here really relies on you spending money to hopefully one day, generate some sales. So what I'm going to do here is this is actually a decent icon. So this is the hope you generate a customer, okay? So this is the hope that you generate a customer. I hope that makes sense, no pun intended. And so this strategy right here costs you. It costs you greatly, and it's not guaranteed. And then imagine doing this for multiple groups. How you're spending money to get people in a Facebook group that you can't just go ham and start promoting stuff to people within the group. It's all about the psychology. It's all about setting the tone of the Facebook group. If you run an ad that says join my Facebook group, you will get a lot of members in your Facebook group, but are they the right type of members, right? There's a reason, y'all, that the Profit Power Hour is such an amazing group. There's a reason that my group is more valuable and has better information than that of the Shopify groups that have 100,000 people in it that self-promote and post spam, and none of them actually ever make any money or do anything. They're just, they like to screw around all day and play in the comments and look like they're important. So there's a difference between the quality, right? It's not always about quantity, it's about quality. And so when you come over here and you use this model, yes, you will get quantity, but you will be stuck searching for sales and you may not find them. And now you've just wasted time and you wasted money. And if there's one thing that I hate wasting, it is time. Screw the money. I can make more money. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. And if you get the wrong people in your Facebook group, it ruins the engagement rate. Facebook looks at engagement rates. Why do you think these tools inside of the Profit Power Hour and other Facebook groups, why do you think that these tools exist where it shows us how many, what our growth rate is. It tells us how many members are active. Last week it was 9,000 active members. Now we have over 10,700 members. If you have inactive members in your group, then your Facebook is not going to show your posts or your members' posts in the news feed as often, right? So having a very active, high quality group is key. And that is also why they legitimately over here on the right-hand side, you'll see it right here, all right? They have a button that says group quality, right? So they're looking at the quality of your groups. And if y'all don't recall, last week I went in and I showed you that I'm actually a power admin. So Facebook invited me to an exclusive group of power admins in North America. They have, I'm assuming, groups for people all over the world, but this is a group run by Facebook, and it's by invite only. You can't apply to be in this group. It's invite only. and they recognize the people in North America that run the biggest and most engaged Facebook groups. So listen, y'all, when I say I'm going to teach you how to do Facebook groups, I'm not just coming up with some hype like clickbait, right? I'm showing you how to do this because I am a power admin. I do run large Facebook groups. Groups people have no clue that I even run because I'm not, my profile directly, my personality, my brand isn't in there. And I showed y'all how to do that last week. Your fan page can run the Facebook group. So that said, I want to show you how to run a Facebook group, how to build a Facebook group, and how to profit from building a Facebook group, most importantly, okay? Some people want to build a group because they want to seem important and be a moderator and all this crap, and your boy, I just want to get money, right? Like I'm trying to figure out what's the most ethical win-win situation that I can implement in my business where I make a lot of money and provide a lot of value to my customers. End of story. And that's what I focus on. Everything else to me, honestly, is quite irrelevant, right? So don't get caught up wasting time doing non-revenue producing activities. So here's what we do, all right? So what we do is we still run a Facebook ad, but this is a Facebook ad directly to your group. So this is an ad that has the objective of just getting members into your Facebook group. But what we do is this, all right? It's the same formula we've always talked about, is we run a Facebook ad, all right, to a niche Shopify product. All right, so I'm running a niche Facebook ad to a niche Shopify product. And so this ad, which this is nothing new to y'all, okay? So this ad is going to go to a niche Shopify product. So just so y'all can see, I think I might have like a little example in here that I could show you. So let's do, this one's kind of old, but I'll pull it up anyways. So, okay, let's say that I am running this ad here, okay? This Facebook ad, I'm just gonna get rid of this. And this Facebook ad is for a miniature tactical flashlight, okay? It's in the veteran niche, it's in the tactical niche. So this is a Facebook ad. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes if you understand that, okay? All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm spending money on this ad. This is a Facebook ad that costs money. But what I am doing is, instead of sending traffic directly to a Facebook group in hopes of building, in hopes of building up a customer base in that Facebook group, I'm sending them directly to my Shopify sales page. So this is gonna go to our Shopify sales page, all right? So we're going straight to the Shopify sales page, whereby they can go in, they can add a product to the shopping cart, and they can check out. So ultimately, once they check out over here, they hit the thank you page. So this would be the customer thank you page. And this page right here essentially says, thanks for spending money on our store. We appreciate you, okay? So we send people directly to this. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on something. All right, so we send people here. This is what we do. And this ultimately, it does result in, guess what? It results in cash money, right? That's what our goal is. Our goal isn't to search for money. Our goal is to get the money, ASAP. And so you might be asking yourself, in this particular funnel here, in this example, where do we go to build our Facebook group? Like, how are we building a Facebook group in this model here opposed to this model here? Because a lot of people do both, right? They're trying to build a group and they're trying to run ads that generate sales. And what I found is that we could actually use hot zones in our already profiting funnel to build our niche Facebook group. So here's what we do, all right? So on the Shopify sales page here, all right, what we are going to do is we're going to link, and I'm going to draw it, then I'm going to show you a real example. All right, so we're going to link here, link to our exclusive, tactical gear Facebook group. All right. So on the sales page here, we're going to be linking to our tactical gear Facebook group. And guess what else we're going to do? When people buy something from us, we're going to link directly to the Facebook group. Now, what this is going to do is it is going to build us a community of high quality customers. All right. And these high quality customers don't leave us searching for the money. They literally, it's bringing the money to us. It's bringing the money to our Facebook group. Does that make sense? Because people that are on your Shopify sales page are prospects that are interested in buying. People that buy are customers. And if you link on your pages here, you just a simple little link to your Facebook group, a lot of people are going to join, right? So your Shopify sales page for tactical flashlights and tactical gear would link and say, hey, join our VIP tactical gear Facebook community completely free and get discounts. You have a little nod to it. Your thank you page can also do the same exact thing. So we're not going for quantity up here of very low quality Facebook group members. What we're doing is we're trying to build a quality group of members that are actively shopping for stuff within our niche. And we set them up out of the gate by saying, hey, join our Facebook community, share your favorite everyday carry tactical gear images, but also get VIP discounts, get our Freebie Friday, our First Dib Friday promotions, where you get access to discounts and first dibs on new products that we launch every single week. And so they are joining. See, these people are joining your Facebook group because they want to buy more stuff and they're interested in what you're selling and they are buyers, right? And so they are coming into this Facebook group, sure, to get some cool content, mingle with other people, but also they understand a benefit is I can get promotions, I can get first dibs on new products that this particular store launches, right? So our Facebook ad is coming from a niche page, going to a niche Shopify sales page, which then nods to our Facebook group, and our thank you page when they buy nods to our Facebook group. And so this is one element, one of the elements that we use to build our Facebook groups. Now, how would this even be done, right? So how would you do something like this? Well, for my veterans, you're probably like rolling your eyes right now, like, Adrian, come on, bruh, that's easy. But we got a lot of noobs on here too. And so I have to treat, all of these webinars, I have to treat like everybody knows nothing. So let's go into our Shopify store here and let's go to a product. And let's just find a dog product real quick. So let's just say that we are in the dog niche and we're trying to build our dog Facebook group. So we have all of these dog products here. And what we would do is, like, on this adjustable safety harness here that we have listed on our Shopify store, is up here at the tip top of the description, love dogs, join our exclusive free Facebook group to get VIP discounts and first dibs on our latest promotions and products. All right, so join the dog lovers, our dog parents Facebook group. All right, so we would have like a little title up here. Now, we don't want to bold the whole thing, so we really just like to love dogs because this is going to get their attention. And honestly, what I'll do sometimes, just to really grab their attention, is I'll highlight the background here. So love dogs, and then just join the dog parents Facebook group, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over here to our Facebook page, our dog lovers community. So let's come over here to our dog parents rock Facebook group, all right? And you would want to do this on every single one of your, literally every single one of your products. So make it a practice. And there are apps, there's Shopify apps like Bulk Edit that will let you bulk edit all of your dog products, all of your, whatever the niche may be, it will let you bulk edit those. But what you want to do is you want to come over here to your Facebook group at this point. And this is a great way to build your Facebook community with very, very, very high quality customers and group members. So we're going to come over here to our dog owners group. And at the top, we're just going to grab the URL. So we're going to grab the URL to this group, and we're going to jump back over here to our Shopify store, and we're going to direct people. We're going to tell them, you need to click here to join the community. Now, key, very important, pay attention. Don't forget this. Do not make this mistake. When you put in the URL to the Facebook group, do a new window. See where it says open this link in? By default, Shopify has it set. I'm going to zoom in on this. Shopify has it set as the same window. If you leave it on open this link in the same window, you're toast. You're done. You're probably not going to make any money, because at that point, you're directing people away from your Shopify store into Facebook, which is stupid. Don't do that. Okay. You want to make sure that this is a new window. So when they click on this link here, your Shopify store and product page where they can buy something stays open, but we also open up a new window or a new tab with the Facebook group in it. So we hit insert link, and you're going to see now that we have the link here. Now, when I hit save on this, and this isn't an optimized product listing, but just so y'all can see, like, guys, it's stupid, right? How simple is that? But doing something so simple can be a game changer for you, because now when somebody's on your Shopify store and they're scrolling down, you say, wait, yeah, I love dogs. Why the heck do you think I'm on this page? And they see right here that they can get first dibs on our latest promotions. And here's the thing, people will love this because it's, guys, girls, like, the reason this is so important is because people don't want to be on your email list. They don't. Like, they do not want to be on your email list. Now, they'll give you their email address because they want promotions and stuff like that, but you're having to convince them, sell them, persuade them to give you their email address. Does that make sense? Why do you think I developed the Wheelie opt-in? It's to make an irresistible offer to them in exchange for an email address. So the beautiful thing about this here is it's a way for them to subscribe to you without the obstacle of, oh, this person's going to junk up my email with promotions every day. Does that make sense? So when they're here on all of your pages looking at your dog products, and they see this here, or maybe you have it at the bottom of the description, and they click on join the dog parents Facebook group, and they click that, you'll notice that it's going to open up a brand spanking new tab here, and it's going to allow people to join the group, and they can request to join the group and become a member. So you have a very highly qualified member in this group that's going to engage, that's going to post, and that you can sell to. You don't have to pay Facebook to get them to come back to your store. They're in the group. So now what's happening? When you make posts on your Facebook fan page, they're probably going to see it. When you make posts in the group, they're going to see it. And the thing about Facebook groups is you can add media, you can add modules, you can add events. There's a lot of great benefits to having a Facebook group, and a lot of tools that will help you reach your audience in a more genuine, authentic way to build a brand. So way number one is like mind-numbingly simple, y'all. And I guarantee I'd be willing to bet $100 nobody in this room is doing it. I would put it in the chat box if you've already been doing that before I started teaching last week, because you may have gotten the idea last week, but I guarantee none of you in here were doing that. One little teeny tiny tip could explode a Facebook community for you in multiple niches and create long-term, predictable sales without having to spend more money in traffic. The fortune is in the follow-up, right? So always think of, when that customer's on my website, how can I get them to other places where I can reach them without having to pay? How do I get them on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Pinterest? How do I get them over to my Facebook group, my Facebook page? How do I get them on my email list? always take that lead and try to get that lead in as many places as you want or as you can, but you have to do it by offering them value. And people see value in Facebook groups and in Facebook communities. They're absolutely phenomenal, and they're blowing up. All right. So tip number one was going in and just adding a link, a call to action to your sales page, right? So that's the number one thing that I would recommend to do. And remember, when they get in that group, you're going to be promoting to them completely free items where they get just pay shipping, free plus shipping promotions. You're going to be giving them bigger discounts than you do anywhere else. You're going to be offering them first dibs group promotion. So when you launch a new product, you have that sales rush and that urgency. And then you can also engage the audience by saying, post pictures of your whatever, right? Share videos of your whatever. And this really helps cultivate your community. Does that make sense? And so what you're going to be able to do is earn more money daily from your community, supercharge and snowball your growth, and build an asset, build a really, really, really valuable asset. So again, questions from last week is how many groups can I have? Unlimited, as far as I know. I'm sure there is a limit, but I've never seen anybody hit it. I went over all of these questions last week, right? And what we're on right now is my top 5 growth hacks for exploding niche Facebook groups. So number 1, all right, Facebook group growth hacks. Number 1 is, nod to your niche Facebook group on your Shopify store's sales page and offer sweet deals, for lack of a better term. All right, so when I say nod, I'm not saying you don't want to make your entire sales page about joining your Facebook group. You want people to buy when they get to your site. You don't want to distract them too much, right? But if you just do a simple little nod, you're going to find that a lot of your visitors, especially ones that aren't opting into your email list, they're going to want to join the Facebook group. And so you're able to generate a sale and generate a lead there. Now, the second thing that we do, okay? The second thing that we do is we push our Facebook group on our thank you page. All right, now, what do I mean by that? All right, so again, we're nodding to our Facebook group on the thank you page. Now, the great part of this is these are our most valuable customers because they spent money, right? And so we're going to frame this a little different to them than we are here. See, people that are on our Shopify sales page, these people haven't bought yet, right? So we're just incentivizing them by great deals, community, and whatnot. But the people that are on our thank you page, AKA our buyers, we can frame this to them as a gift. We can frame it to them as, oh, because you are now a loyal customer of ours, we want to reward you by giving you exclusive access to our communities. Now, when we start talking about exclusive access to our communities, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be listing multiple groups, okay? So this is where we give options of all our niche groups for them to join. Now, I know that might sound a little bit crazy, options for all our niche groups to join. All right, so I know that might sound a little bit crazy to you, but there's no way to only show people a thank you page that has tactical gear stuff on it if they bought a flashlight, right? Shopify doesn't let you show people specific sales pages based off of what they buy, as far as I know, right? So our Facebook group Facebook group thank you page can be edited to display our Facebook groups. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. There's really no way for you to go in and edit the thank you page without a special app. And honestly, that just now hit me that you can't do that without an app. So, and by no means am I trying to sell you this app like it's, I don't know, it's like $8 or something. Like, it's not enough to, you know, it won't make me a lot of money if you buy it. But there is an app that I created years ago that will modify the page. It's called Social Boost. And if you want to learn more about Social Boost, inside of your Access Adrian members area, most of you probably already have it. If you scroll down, you'll see Social Boost here, and you can click on it and you can watch a video tutorial of how it works. But essentially what Social Boost will do, and there's probably other apps that allow you to do this, is it will let you modify the thank you page. So whenever somebody goes in and buys something from you, you can put a link to your Facebook page. You can put links to your Instagram, your Twitter, your Snapchat, your Pinterest, your YouTube. But you can also right here put under content after, like I use this, used to use this mainly as frequently asked questions. So whenever somebody hits my thank you page when they buy a product, it doesn't just show them a receipt. It shows them a link to my Facebook group, and it shows them some frequently asked questions and gives them a discount. Like, there's so many benefits to having this. Like, it like makes me so much more than $8 every month by having this on here, and decreases customer service. But what we could do is we could say here, join our exclusive Facebook communities and get discounts. All right, so this is where we put our pet, our VIP pet group. And this is where you would put your link to Fanpage. Our VIP tactical group, right? Link to Fanpage. Our VIP whatever, right? And you go on and on and on and on. And so now whenever people buy, right? Whenever they get to that thank you page that's on your Shopify store, right? That would be this page right here. After they've made their purchase, what are we doing? We're sending them to our Facebook group. But what you might see is that somebody that bought a flashlight or a tactical piece of gear, they're probably going to want to join our Facebook group for tactical stuff, right? Does that make sense? They're probably going to want to join that. But they might also see the pet lover group and say, you know what? I have a dog too. I'd love to. I'm going to join that group. They might join 3 or 4 different groups, because one person, it can't be stuck and fully identified to one niche. Are you only interested in one thing? Probably not, right? You probably have a lot of interest. You're probably in a lot of different Facebook groups, right? So having multiple Facebook groups on your thank you page will give you that opportunity to get them in multiple Facebook groups. Now you have them in multiple places and multiple sales channels. So look, Social Boost, I think, don't quote me on $8. It might be less. I don't think it's any more. It's simple. It lets you put in your main social links, content at the top, which is essentially the content that shows above your Facebook banner, and then content below the banner. That's what it does. So then you hit save, and boom, your thank you page is forever edited and forever changed, unless you want to turn it off or edit it or whatever it may be. So again, I don't want to talk about that anymore, because this isn't designed to sell you Social Boost. But if you go watch this video, it'll show you, this is the older user interface, but it'll show you exactly what it does. And I don't know, how much is this? I forget. It's like the first Shopify app ever. It's $6. It's $6. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's powerful. All right, so the thank you page. Just notate that this is gonna needs an app, a Shopify app to modify. Social Boost is one I created. There might be others. All right. Now, the third way that we are going to build our Facebook group is via email marketing promotions, okay? So we typically go in and we email promotions to our list 3 days a week. So our email, let's say our weekly promotion calendar goes like, and y'all have seen this before, typically we'll do a Monday, and then we will do a, don't you be stupid. Okay, we'll typically do a Monday, then we'll do a Wednesday, and then we'll do a Friday. And then that upcoming week, we will do a Tuesday, and then we will do a Thursday, and then we'll do a Saturday. And then we always have Sunday is off. That's just my thing, right? So this is our weekly promotion that we use for email marketing. And generally speaking, these emails are generating sales for us, right? So the goal of these emails typically is to create for us money. Are y'all with me on this? That's what the goal of these emails are, because Shopify builds you an email list. As soon as people start visiting your store, going through the checkout, Shopify will fully automate an email list for you. So these are designed to make you money. But between that Monday and Wednesday and Friday, these emails each week, so week 1, week 2, so on and so forth. So this is just, I'll give you the separator for the weeks here. So in these emails, again, you can nod to your Facebook group. Heck, you can even, I've done this, you can go in and you can do a full email promotion to your Facebook group. So maybe you mailed people Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? But in this particular week, you decide to do we'll do a Tuesday one-off group promo email. So this email isn't going to annoy people near as much, because this email isn't selling them anything. This email is inviting them to a exclusive Facebook group whereby they can get discounts, first dibs, and whatever it may be. Does that make sense? So here's what happens. If we go back over here to our funnel, I think I'm being long-winded because I'm looking at my time, and it looks like I'm going, I need to shut up and be more direct. But another byproduct of sending people to our website is building an email list. So let me be specific here, find my little email icons. So we all know that people are opting into our email list. So opt in to email list. This is a byproduct of people visiting your Shopify store, right? So when people are on your sales page, maybe you're running Wheelie opt-in or another app that is designed to get people to opt in. Maybe you're using my ESX software. You're getting people to opt into your email list through there, right? So you're building an email list, but also all of your buyers, they also go on an email list. So everybody that buys from you, they also go on an email list. Does this make sense? So your email list is a very big asset when it comes to growing your Shopify store, because not only did you just make money, but you've got a list of subscribers that have purchased from you. So what you can do is send them an email, even though you're already using Social Boost or anything else on the thank you page to drive them here. Not all of these customers on your thank you page are going to go join your group. They might miss it, whatever, right? But if you send them an email, right, and that email sends them back to that Facebook, or sends them to the Facebook group and says, hey, by the way, for being a customer of ours, we want to invite you to our exclusive tactical gear community or pet lover community or whatever it is, for VIP deals and first dibs and sharing information and videos and tactics and advice and whatever it is for whatever niche. Join the group while it's free, while it is free. All right, so they understand it's an exclusive invitation, because in the future, you might be charging people to be a part of your community. I know a lot of people that do it. So this email here is going to send traffic, again, to your Facebook group. So I just want to outline these red, or let's do these green lines here. These green lines are places where you're able to send traffic to your Facebook group without ever spending another dime of money, specifically with the intent to build the Facebook group. All right, so anytime you have an email list and you're building that list, you're able to send traffic, right, to a Facebook group. So look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4 places where we're building our Facebook group. Does that make sense, right? So sales page description, thank you page, and email marketing. All right, now, so that being said, our other strategies that we are using to build our group, the last two, number 4 and 5, these are going to be the least effective in my opinion, but they're still doable. All right. So coming back over here into our Facebook page, let me just make sure I get to the group. Let me take a little sip of water here, because you want to have this kind of this omnipresence to your Facebook groups. Okay. So the other thing that you're going to want to do is on your Facebook fan page here, right? This fan page is going to build up with fans and likes as you advertise, as you send people to your Shopify store, as you send them to your Shopify store to buy stuff. They're going to end up liking your Facebook page, right? So you're going to have all of these people that are liking your Facebook page. And we've discussed that when you're running a Facebook page, you should, post content on that page. Content is key. But what if every time you posted a piece of content and a funny GIF or a funny meme or whatever, you also threw to the fact that people could join your Facebook community? So for example, let's just say that I went in here and I hit create a post. And when I hit create a post, I want to get a funny photo or GIF or whatever it may be that I want to add here. So we can click on more, and maybe I want to, let me see, photo, video. Where are the GIFs at? It's been a minute, so create post. Facebook always moves stuff around. Watch tag doing. Whatever. All right, so I'll just give you a quick little example with an image, okay? So let's just say that we're posting this right here. I'm gonna go to an older post. Okay, so this right here. Instead of just posting what kind of dog doesn't bark, a hush puppy, and then having this right here, instead of doing that, what if when we posted all of this content, that underneath this viral content, other people's content that we're leveraging and that we're fully automating, what if we went in and we put a link to our Facebook group underneath there? So like right here, for example, when we're making the post of this GIF in this video, what if we said under this, want more exclusive content for dog lovers, plus some solid advice and special discounts on epic dog parent gear. I wouldn't say those words exactly, but so you get the picture here. Say, join our free invite only dog lover community. All right, so this is what we're gonna write right here, okay? Then we're gonna go over here to our Facebook group, and we are going to grab the link to our Facebook group, okay? So remember we created that last week, and again, this is, I don't do this. I have like my virtual assistants and automation do this, but that's neither here nor there. It gets done, right? So we're linking people here. Now, here's the thing. Typically, whenever you link in a Facebook post, it gets less reach. Does that make sense? So if you make a post on Facebook that links to, say, your Shopify store, you're gonna get less reach. Facebook is gonna throttle that post. Facebook is gonna say, yo, bro, you trying to take people off Facebook? You're gonna pay for it. You need to do Facebook ads, right? But if you're posting viral content on Facebook with the intent to keep people on Facebook and get people to join a Facebook community, Facebook will actually see that, the algorithm will see that, and it will be more likely to prioritize showing your post to people on your fan page. So you'll see this post will probably get more traffic and more reach to your fans than any of your other posts will. But you could just legit do this every single time that you make a post. Always nod under it to join the Facebook community. Does that make sense? So now whenever people go in and people are viewing this viral content that they enjoy, you're giving them pleasure, right? You're giving them something that makes them smile or gives them some, some solid advice that they could use. But on the flip side, guess what? You're also able to link them to your Facebook group on every single post. Now, this is a strategy that I use on my own personal Facebook fan page for my Adrian Morrison brand. So I'll just show you. I don't use it for the group because we keep our group super tight, and I don't want everybody joining this group. But that said, if I come over here to my Facebook page and you take a look at the content that I post, so let's look at some of this content that I post. Every time that I post content, I'm linking people to one of my free trainings that ultimately leads them to buy one of my programs, Ecom Quick Start or ESA. Every single time. Every time I post content on here, you will notice that there is a link that takes people and sends them to our Ecom Quick Start training. Does that make sense? Right? And you'll see that I'm not getting an immense amount of reach. I have 200,000 fans or something like that on Facebook, and this only reached 3,500 people. So this reach is going to get throttled a little bit. It's going to get, Facebook's not going to show it as much because this link takes people off Facebook. Does that make sense? But when you use this, and by the way, this gets us a lot of new members, right? We're posting free content, and they're like, oh, this is great content. Yeah, I want to see what else Adrian has and the value that's in it. But when you change this to a Facebook group link, what's going to happen is Facebook's going to give you more reach. Like, for example, I'm not linking to anything in this, right? And I've got more than double the reach. So every time I do that, I get more reach if I keep everybody inside of Facebook. Does that make sense? Yes? So as you're automating viral content on your Facebook fan pages, right? What you want to do is you always want to go in and you want to post a link to your Facebook group under there. Tell people, hey, enjoy this content. We have even better content, deals, and advice, and whatever, right? In our community. And so you're constantly promoting on your Facebook fan page to join the private community. So number 3 is email marketing promotions. And then number 4 over here is going to be the 4th thing that we're going to do here is to leverage viral content on your niche fan page and always link to and invite to your niche Facebook group, okay? And so this is going to build your group up as well. And then the 5th thing that we do is we just simply, if you just got to, right, we can do ads. But instead of doing cold target ads, we will do retargeting ads to our Facebook group. Again, we're not trying to get crap traffic to our Facebook group. So what we'll do is we'll actually use our retargeting audiences for our Shopify store. We'll retarget all the dog product visitors and buyers and all the tactical visitors, all the grandparent visitors, all of these things. We'll retarget all of these people, and essentially what we'll do is we will drive that hot traffic back to our Facebook fan page. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes. Okay, so these are the top 5 ways that you can build a community, and you can do it, well, without number 5, without spending a dime on ads. You can profit while you build your Facebook group. So your sales pages would need to nod to your Facebook group. Your thank you page on your Shopify store needs to nod and point people to your Facebook group. Email marketing promotions once a week that remind people to join your Facebook group, right? Leveraging other people's viral content and then linking underneath that also an exclusive invite to your group, or in the comments an invite to your group, and then retargeting your hottest customers to get them to come back and like your Facebook groups. And this is what can help you build a massively and wildly successful Facebook community. It will help you build a brand of customers that know you, like you, trust you, that will flood to your website when you launch new products and give them good deals. And it's a win-win situation because you're able to offer them great deals, right? Great discounts, first dibs on everything, and great content that's customer-generated content at no work of your own. You get to build an asset, get free traffic, minimize ad spend, maximize profits, and have some of the biggest, greatest, most successful communities in every niche on Facebook while you're getting paid to do it, while you're getting paid to build your email list, while you're getting paid to build your brand. This is what you should be doing in 2021. I kid you not. This is an amazing strategy that should be implemented, that is simple for a beginner to implement, that you need to start doing right now, okay? And so this is what the funnel would look like, driving traffic to your page from your ads. And then of course, you would also have the post on your fan page and the email marketing broadcast and the cold traffic to your ads or warm traffic to your ads, opposed to this silly strategy up here, which sucks, okay? So that's it for tonight's training. I wanted to keep it like, on point, where we just hit an hour and 1 minute. I wanted to remind y'all, don't forget about Valentine's Day coming up. Valentine's Day is huge. So maybe I'll talk about it in the group or something, but Valentine's Day is massive for e-commerce. And what I will do is I will probably just make a post this week in the group about my suggestions on what I would do this year for Valentine's Day. But one thing that I would highly, highly, highly recommend is that you use the Shine On platform. So if you want to really, really crush it, like really kill it for Valentine's Day with ultra fast shipping, I would go to this URL here, all right, profitph.com/shine, and install the completely free Shine On app. And this app is literally US based, lightning fast shipping, done for you jewelry that could be customized with pictures and all sorts of stuff. I'll talk more about it in the group, but this stuff is going to sell like fire over the next 14 days or so, and it ships fast. So there's time to take advantage of this opportunity and target people that are in relationships on Facebook with products like this that they'll buy for Valentine's Day. So I'll leave you with that. That said, I love you all. I will see you next week, same place, same time, right here for more great training, more value. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll get you the notes out tomorrow. I'll get you this PDF of the funnel out. If you want to do the thank you page thing, remember Social Boost is in your Access Adrian portal. Click on it. If you don't have it, it's $6 a month, and you can implement the strategy using Social Boost. You don't have to, but it's the easiest way to do it. And then go to profitph.com/shine, and that will take you to install the completely free Shopify app called Shine On. They're epic, and they have ultra fast shipping. And you'll see here, you can start publishing amazing done-for-you products, like amazing done-for-you products that literally, they're just going to sell like crazy, right? It's jewelry. It's the perfect time to be selling this type of stuff before Valentine's Day. So get there, go do it. That URL is profitph.com/shine. That's my partner link. So you get some extra special stuff when you go through that link. That is my partner link with Shine On. And so they give my students some, extra little benefits and gifts and whatnot. So definitely go through this link. And I will go live on Facebook. We'll give away some $100. So meet me on my Facebook fan page, and I'll give away some cash money. I love you, and I will see you all next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour, 9 p.m. EST every Tuesday. Don't miss it. You can't afford to miss it. If you want to change your life in 2021, you want to be successful and be on the cutting edge, and you really want success this year, you cannot afford to miss these webinars, basic or advanced information. It doesn't matter what week, what I'm teaching. This becomes a routine for you. It keeps you motivated. It keeps you active. It keeps you applying new strategies. It keeps you looking ahead of the curve. And I promise you, getting on these webinars is one of the biggest factors to my students' long-term success. Do not miss it. Be here next week, and I'll give you some more free training, okay? Again, I love you all. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you on my Facebook page in about 10 minutes to give away some money. Good night, y'all.